So here we are at the ferry village with Jacob and Teri again. Their second walkies. Well, I thought I'd do a video this time. So I'm doing a video earlier, but mucked it up a tiny bit, so I thought I'd go for it again because it's a subject which is, yeah. So, okay, the subject being on this one. 1 second. Come on this way. Oi, you coming? Jacob. Teri, come this way, come. Go on over here, come, you coming? Subject being, what if people truly believed there wasn't a God? Because you get a lot of people who act as if they believe there's no God, there's no consequences. A lot of people actually say they don't believe in God. A lot of people teach there's no God. But they do actually believe that it's a possibility that there is God. Because you tell by their actions. You see a godless society. See how godless societies work. Now, prime examples can be war. In situations of war, you have a godless actions going on, where people behave as if they've forgotten that God exists, because they're in the state of war. In the state of war, you do some of the most awful things you could ever do to a human being. Here we jump, babes. You climb on that. Good effort. Good effort, Teri. Right, there's a person with 3 doggies, 2 people, 3 doggies ahead. I'll wait here for a sec. Yeah. I mean, I was watching something earlier about the Victoria Cross and the man who was given the Victoria Cross, and how most of his platoon, or most of his not platoon, he's English, not American. Most of his brigade, sort of thing, was wiped out, and he came back from scouting and found that one of his friends that he had been in the army with and known for quite a while, spoke to, knew all about his family, everything, that he had been killed. But all that he recognised of this man was his head and his face. The rest of his body was so destroyed by the bomb. So it's like, once you've seen things like that, once you've seen, you've got people in trenches having to come out into machine gun fire. People with machine guns, they know exactly what they're doing. They know that they're mowing these people down, and these people that are mowing down don't really have a chance. They know that. Come on, what, you just standing there? Get a move on. Come here. Here now. Wait for these people to move. I've already waited for them. They're just standing there. So it's like, come on, get a move on. I'm waiting for you to go. But yeah, you see how that happens, how a human can stick a bayonet into another human's face or chest and twist it to make sure it kills them. See how people can do things like that. You see how in war, in centuries previous, you'd be on the battlefield and anyone from the opposition who had sort of survived, maybe a bit injured, survived, you'd kill them. You'd just stick your knife, your sword into a heart, twist, boom, dead. You wouldn't keep prisoners because they would cost money. In society in those days, a lot of people think that the UK has been a God-fearing country for centuries and centuries and centuries. It has not. That just is not true. There was a time when the church, as I've said before, the church were the only people with a Bible. During that time, the people weren't really God-fearing because they didn't really know anything about God. Anything at all. They didn't really know anything about heaven or hell or anything, so they weren't really God-fearing. Pretty much like they are now, but not quite so much. Because now we have laws that are brought about from where? The Bible. Right? They shall not steal, they shall not kill. Most of our laws come from the Scripture. So therefore, the Bible has mattered. Love your neighbour, that sort of stuff. All this stuff has mattered to people's understanding and people's way of living. Without that, where would we be? But the reality is that most people actually believe in God. They do. It stops them behaving in awful ways. Because if you truly didn't believe that there was anything after life, if you truly didn't believe that, yeah, you would have the freedom to do whatever you wanted to do. You really would. I mean, you look at life, you look at the way life is, you have interactions with humans, and certain people you have interactions with have a tendency of devaluing your way of seeing humans, right? Your way of seeing people. They have a way of devaluing your way of seeing people. As in, people are just scum, they're a pain in the arse. You let them, they're just going to be a problem for your life. And if you believe that this is the only life you get nothing after. If you truly believe that, you would kill these people straight away. You would, no hesitation at all. Because of the fact, why wouldn't you? You have one life. If society was like that, truly not believing in God, not believing in anything afterwards, society would probably accept you doing it. Because it did. It did. I mean, during those times of the past years, 100 years ago, the rich and the powerful could do whatever they wanted to the rest of society. I mean, so long as the person who you killed was less wealthy than you, it didn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Their family couldn't employ a lawyer who was more qualified than yours. Or not more qualified as in more connected than yours. Come this way. Teri. Covie. Not Covie. Jacob. He looks a bit like Covie when Covie was a baby. Jacob, come. Jakes, come on. This way, Bubba. Come on. You've got to learn to come a bit quicker, Jacob. Okay? These are things we have with Covie as well, but she learned, and you're going to learn as well, mate. Teri's good, aren't you? You're a good girl, aren't you, Teri? Yeah, you come quicker, don't you, Bubba? Teri's a good girl, aren't you, Bubba? Yes, you are. Teri's a good baby girl. I mean, put it this way. When you ask a lot of atheists why they don't believe in God, they say because society created God in a way of having a more pleasant society. You can understand that. You can understand them saying that because you can certainly say a godless society isn't very pleasant. No. A godless society will not be a very pleasant society. And, no, they won't. Not in any way, shape or form. They will not be very pleasant at all. So, you can understand where people think. The reason is because that is true. To a certain degree, that is true. A society without the fear of God is going to be a rather crap society. It's going to be a society that's not looking after its poor, not looking after its elderly. Well, because really, if you don't believe in consequences, you don't believe in, God, then really, as I say, you don't believe in the consequences of not doing right. You don't believe in a reason for doing right, for being loving, being kind, being merciful, being graceful. You don't believe in a reason for being any of that at all. All of that, even all that teaching, is now rubbish. Because it never existed, right? So therefore that teaching is a lie to con society. If you truly believe that, you would not look after the elderly. You would not look after the weak. Because the weak and the elderly, all they do is they cost society. The way the weak and the elderly are used within society, they just cost society, that's all. Once you get to a certain age as elderly, you're retired, you're really giving back very, very little. You've given all those years, yep, but you're giving back very, very little. And the problem is what you gave all those years doesn't really pay for your pension. Not in the UK, because these people are promised such a high value pension and the money just isn't there. So it's a problem. We hear this all the time, how keeping up with the pension is a problem for society. They may have to do something. That's why they raised the pension age, because of the fact they just couldn't pay it. So it's a bind for society, isn't it? So if you didn't have to do that, you could spend all that money somewhere else. Teri! Teri! Teri, choose! Look at her, all the way over there. Come on, Teri! What are you doing, Bubba girl? Come on, Teri! There you go, Bubba. Good girl. There's a good Bubba girl. Well done, Teri. Good girl, Teri. You came. Well done, Bubs. Good girl, you came back. She, for some reason, just thought she'd run down there. No idea why. She just thought, I'll go down there. Yeah. Nice open space. She thought I'd go down there. So she just had a run, didn't you? Did you have a run? There's a good girl. Good girl, Teri Toos. Well done, Bubba girl. Hey. Should we go this way? We'll come this way then. Come on, we'll go this way. No, so yeah, society needs that sort of belief in order to be able to function for everyone, especially those who are weak or elderly. Well, elderly is weak. So anyone who's weak within society, you've got to take care of. But in order to have that, you have to have some belief of the consequences if you don't do that. You know, if you have an attitude of F those, then there are consequences to that, right? That's what we believe. Why? Because we believe in God. Even those who don't think they do, they do. They don't have a relationship with God, but they believe in God to a certain degree. But they believe that certainly, I mean, they in themselves understand that society without God is not a place they really want to live. But if that's the case, why? Why? Come here. Come this way. Come on, over here. This way. This way. This way. This way. This way. Jacob. Jakes, come. Jacob, come. This way. Come up. Good boy. That's better. Good boy, Jakey. Good boy, Jakey. Well done, mate. Good boy, Jakes. I reversed in the car into here. I bumped into a tree. Oh, I was quite annoyed, but shut the car. Car's fine. Because it's made of plastic. Come on, Teri. Teri, choose. Come on, Teri, choose. Good girl. Good girl, Teri. One of us. Yeah. Oh, really? That person came out from nowhere. There was no one there at all. Absolutely no one there. Suddenly, bang, that person's there. Oh, that's so annoying. That's the case. Right, come here.
This is just a rehome dog I've got, so...
Yeah, you just come out of nowhere. There was no one there. Suddenly you were there. Come here. Come here, Bubs. There you go. Let's get you past.
There you go. There you go.
God knows where he was, but put it this way. If he's got a dog that is growly and snuffly and aggressive like that, as soon as you see little puppies, walk away. Go back where you came from. You know, if you come out of the woods, go back into the woods area. You know? Or you think acclimatise your dog to the situation when there's little tiny puppies who could be scared for life about bigger dogs, therefore, because of your dog. See what I mean about people? You know, you believe in God, but you. That's what I say about society now. We've got the left wing, who's basically pushing a extreme left agenda. If they truly believed in God, they wouldn't be pushing any of that at all. None of that at all. It's all going massively away from, you know, God's will, God's ways, and yet, you know, all this, you know, making people pay crap. It's not God's way. You know, God says, let him do that. He'll be the one to judge people. He'll be the one to revenge. You know, when there's justice to give out, he'll be the one to do that. Come on, Teri. Teri, choose. Teri. Teri, come. This way. Come, Bob. Even Jacob's waiting. Teri, come here now. Come on. Teri. Teri, come. This way. Come, Bob. Good girl. Teri, come, Teri. Right, terrible, you're being terrible. Look, Jakey, Teri's staying there. Come on, Teri, come on. Good girl, come on. There you go. Teri, come on, pay attention. Come on, pay attention, sweetheart. No, that's it. I mean, as I say, we have a society where thankfully people believe a little bit, maybe say 10% in God. I don't mean 10% of the people, I mean the people believe 10% in God. Now, that keeps people from being absolutely and totally out of order, but it also means that people think it's okay to behave in, because they have a little bit of belief in God. And yeah, it's like the people that are doing all this justice warriors and all this thinking, making people pay for it. You know, they think, well, yeah, the people that have done bad in the past, they're holding them accountable. It ain't your job. That's the point. It ain't your job. You know, because how do you judge it? This is where we've been having problems with all these people now, aren't we? You know, someone who, you know, maybe did a walk whistle years ago as a builder, shouting out to a woman walking past, oh, it's beautiful. And that's counted as a sexual harassment. No, it isn't. I'm sorry. No, it isn't. That's not that. That's some moronic, you know, catcalling, basically. See it as it is. It's a moronic thing. A woman walking past knows exactly what it is. Come on, this way. Come on. I mean, you know, the woman walking past, if the builder uses a more clever shout out, the woman feels quite pleased by that. Yeah, it can make their day. Yeah, if you instead of shouting, oh, it's beautiful, get you out, yeah, they shout out something a bit more clever, then the woman can be a bit sort of, oh, that's nice. You know, you actually made an effort. You know. It's not sexual harassment. It never was. You know. And, you know, someone doing something inappropriate or touching a woman inappropriate is not the same as rape. There's a huge difference between the two. You know, what Bill Cosby did wasn't, you know, touch someone's butt inappropriately, put their arm around someone, get a bit close, you know, a bit creepy sort of thing. He didn't do that. He drugged them to have sex with them, right? Basic rape. That's completely different. So let's not put them both in the same blinking brackets. They're not. Nowhere near. Have an understanding. Use your brains. Have an understanding that one type of sexual out of orderness is not the same. There are different levels. And so therefore, yeah, but understanding, if you want people to apologise, the apology has to mean something. Right, Teri, come here. Teri, here. Right, anyway, there you go. One sec. Okay, there you go. Got in the car. Well, there's a road there, so when it's running off, it's always, ah, no. So anyway, there you go. That'll do you for now. You get the point of the message. You know, we are we are going in a direction that's dangerous, to say the least, and certainly having that impact on the church is a bad idea. But yeah, we don't live in a godless society, that's a certainty. But people at sort of 10% is nowhere near people at 100%. We need to get people closer to 100%. Yeah. You take care, God bless, I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.